Y'all can support them the way y'all want to support them. The Lord will make a way. He will provide.
Hey,
He will provide.
That brother laying it on.
hey, look.
I agree with Terry. Because, I mean, we grew up in a different time. Like, I feel like how some of our fathers, if they were raising some of these kids, it'll be problems on every level. Because, like Terry said, like, you may not got that affection from your dad, which I can always admit. Growing up in my house, dad wasn't affectionate, but he provided, he did everything. Like, I understood. You know, but like Terry said, I think now you have to go there. You have to go that extra mile because kids need it. You know, our young black boys, girls, they need that from both sides, from the father and the mother.
What's good? What's good? Welcome everybody to another episode of Apartment 4A. It's been a while, fellas. How y'all be?
We back.
We made it.
We made it, man. It's been a good little while, but we here. Welcome everybody. Thank y'all for joining us back. For those who don't know, I'm Rod.
Nice to meet you.
Look like you aged a little bit in the past.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I'm full blown salt and pepper mix. I ain't gonna no dye or nothing. Let's just salt and pepper.
You got that Wolverine come along, don't you?
Yeah. It's crazy because it is only growing on the side. Like, I don't grow down the middle. I don't know what it is.
A little heavy on the salt too, man.
Yeah. It ain't that heavy on the salt.
It's more salt than pepper, my
No, man. Yeah, it's just pepper. Y'all know pepper is black and white. Pepper
you looking like high cholesterol, my brother. High blood pressure.
No, man.
Full of sodium.
This the good stuff.
Hey, I ain't say it wasn't now.
Y'all don't know about. I get lots of compliments on the salt.
I got the specks in my hair. I got dust in my head.
It's up there. Long as I don't cut it, you can't see it.
Mine coming in. It's getting there.
That's part of it, man. We all getting a little older. That's what's what happened.
40 is upon us.
Hey, that's why I'm here to get older, man.
That's it.
We knocking on 40 door.
Yeah, practically here.
Y'all so are, man. Yeah.
Hey, you act like you way from.
I ain't act like on way. I just realized when you said that y'all turned 40, like in months.
Yeah, in months.
5 months.
Yeah. I ain't even thought about that.
6 months. Yeah, we'll be 40.
Yeah, this year flying by.
It's all good. Ain't nothing wrong with good 40-year-old.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah. Man, what's been going on, man? How the kids? How everybody doing? My little one is playing every sport he can think of.
There you go. Put them Thurman jeans to use.
Man, he in it. We just finished soccer last weekend. We're playing. This is week 6 of baseball. And I think we got 3 more weeks. Then we go into tournament play. And
okay.
It sound like Dion just hopping from sport to sport.
Man, this year, this past 12 months, we played 2 seasons of soccer, a season of flag football, a season of basketball, and a season of baseball.
Y'all running every single day.
Practice here, game now. Just
so y'all gonna do so what's the one that is it one in particular that he really kind of showing out in?
So his 2 best sports as far as skill set is soccer and football. And soccer, he's been playing it so long, and then we let him go through this thing called soccer shots for like 2 years, and he developed the skills. And they taught him how to dribble. He know how to do, the kind of the kickbacks and stuff like that. With football, everybody keeps saying he just fast, and so like They literally run what we used to call them Madden run the football play. I mean, run the touchdown play.
Yeah.
And so like we would be playing and we barely move the ball, and then they'd be like, all right, put Cedric and run it back. It's touchdown.
Yeah. Especially his age group. Basically, you just make them take his flag.
Yeah.
Like him the ball, let him run.
Let him go.
Him. Yeah.
And it's touchdown. And so it's like, oh, we need 6. Put Cedric and run it back.
Yeah.
And but then he was playing DB. He's pretty good about because he was so quick, he can get to it. Like Cedric was playing like right corner, tackling people on the left side because he's just so quick to get around there. So that was always fun to play. But they 6. Eventually everybody grow, everybody get faster. He gonna have to
get some skills along with that talent. Yeah.
And so but he having fun right now. The least probably was basketball, only because I feel like the basketball season especially just wasn't that organized. Like we're playing at the schools before the season started. We had scheduled practices, and then as soon as the season started, there was nowhere to practice. And and so like if you didn't have a gym or somewhere that you personally could let the guy, like you couldn't get into none of the schools because they had games and programs, and then the rec league was trying to play. It was all over the place, man. And and then you had to. So I ended up buying a basketball goal and going to the gym at the church because they wanted to play on the 8-foot goal. And they got these little attachments you can put on the goal, but I'm thinking like $600.
Oh, they tripping.
That basketball goal was like $59. I'm just gonna roll that.
Yeah.
And so, but it is difficult. They 3 feet tall, trying to shoot on the 8-foot goal. They first time they ever played the sport, they don't know what a dribble is.
Get the ball and run.
Yep. Everybody swarm the ball.
Yeah. But
much how it go.
He enjoyed. He had fun though, so it was cool.
Looking like the NBA. All that travel.
I know.
Look.
He been watching a lot of LeBron and Steph Curry, so he knew exactly what to do.
That's funny.
We just finished up soccer. We made it to the second rounds of the playoff. He been doing fall soccer league, and we tried spring soccer league for the first time. And this is what they probably one of their better years. So TJ kind of transitioning from soccer and basketball to just soccer, focus on that one thing, and then of course robotics as well. We go back to World next week.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Yeah, how is TJ?
10.
Oh yeah, he at the age he can do some of everything, really.
Yep.
What up, BG?
Not anything.
Yeah. Carolyn, she 8, she'll be 9 in June, and that's really when all her stuff gonna open up. As far as like it's several like robotics and STEM camps. Like we got like Cyber Patriot camp and all that stuff, but she really got to be 9 to do a lot of that stuff. In the meantime, she dancing everywhere she can dance at church, dance at a dance studio, and then tennis. I'm grooming my little Serena retirement package. So she loving tennis still working with a coach. She gonna start playing against some other little kids in the spring. I mean, not the spring, but in the fall. And got high hopes for her. I'm looking to see, because right now she ain't got to be competitive, right? She's learning the skills and fundamentals and all that stuff, getting the footwork right and all of that. But once you start competing against somebody hitting that ball back at you, I'm interested to see, because this is gonna be her first thing that she's really. Well, she did competition dance, but that wasn't like an individual thing.
Yeah, it wasn't against somebody. Somebody was
right.
Yeah, it wasn't 1-on-1. So I'm interested to see how she how she deals with that challenge, because she's just used to being like the best or one of the best at whatever she do, because she's real athletic and got good hand-eye coordination and all that stuff. But we gonna see.
It makes it interesting, man. When you get out there Terrence know, especially going around with TJ. It ain't the kids, man. It's the adults.
Oh yeah,
the kids just having fun, man. You know, of course they want to win. They are competitive, but you know, they take it and move on. It's the adults, man.
But at that 10 years old age, that's when the kids start getting acting behind too. So because they yelled at so much by their coach and by their parents, they start doing the yelling and like, hey, come on, get it together. So they had a little boy doing TJ like that a couple weeks ago. TJ, move up. TJ, get right there. And they kept calling his name. I said, TJ, tell that boy to stop calling your name. Get your name out his mouth. All right.
So I seen that my homie, he got twins. They are, I think, 2 years behind Carolyn. 3 years. They're in kindergarten right now. But his son, he another one where like he fast. And that's like the first thing. Like I remember him in the backyard with the girls and his sister, and they were like racing. I had them lined up and race. And I mean, he like blew them out the water. Now, mind you, he in kindergarten, Carolyn in 3rd grade. And he packed Carolyn up. And I was like, wait a minute. So I had to get out there. I'm like, oh, you think you fast, huh? And I get to running. You know, with kids, you think you gonna jog a little bit.
Jog them out. You got to run.
Look, I'm looking, I'm like,
He made you.
Wait a minute. And so I get my knees up and stuff. I talked to my homie like, hey man, he fast. So he been having him play some other stuff, but he was doing the same thing, flag football. And the police ended up having to haul one dude off for 6-year-olds.
They get serious.
Bruh, I mean, he was out there cussing the kid out. And they doing flag football.
Yep.
In front of the police. It wasn't like he know the police. It wasn't like they called the police and he came. The officer was out there.
Just like you believe, Eric. That's their retirement package. And that's their investment. You know how much time they put into that?
Listen.
They really see them going to the NFL.
They do.
Hey, look,
they do.
Hey, I tell you this. If he was on that field at 6 years old with the mother kids, he wasn't going to see that field. Not from that field.
Man,
he would have had to already be
that, though. You can't tell that fella that. That fella peaked in high school, and he said he knew what he should have done, and he about to tell his son that.
Oh, look. I don't know. He might be telling him. He might be telling him between a pane of glass or something.
Man, we were playing T-ball / coach pitch. And like it was the second game, so they were still hitting off the tee. And I can't remember what team we were playing, but the coach and one of his players' dad got the fight. And I'm like, y'all on the same team. What y'all arguing?
Because he wasn't playing his kid right. His kid doesn't. His kid should be on on third base, not first base.
I'm like, this T-ball, this is just the second game. He don't even know your child name yet.
That's the issue right there.
Hey, he about to learn it today. He gonna learn his name today. All right.
Last season,
that's crazy, man.
Last season, the coach for TJ team was a young kid. He was just out there just for a check. You didn't hear him say anything on the sideline. He was quiet. But hey, this is rec league, so we don't care too much. There was another coach who liked to yell the whole time. So he was yelling. He always yelled at his player. Then he started yelling at our kids. This coach came from nowhere and just got mad. Said, "You don't yell at my kids." It's the first time we heard the fella talk. You don't yell at my kids. And they got going off. They got into it nose to nose. They both got kicked out of the game.
Hey, there you go.
So he got
supposed to be.
They got suspended for 3 games. This fella said, "You know what? You can have it," and just left. And just left.
Left them kids. Bumped them kids.
So you got me out here yelling, talking loud and stuff. I'm telling you.
I'm out here trying to protect these children. Y'all gonna kick me out, suspend me.
Yeah.
Y'all never heard me talk before. So if I'm talking for a reason.
Yep. I told my mom I would never yell again. Look at me.
It broke my mama's heart because I broke the promise.
I'm telling you. I gotta tell my mama come get me out of jail.
Man, these folks.
You know, we got a group meet, right? So we was on a group meet. They were saying, "Coach, you didn't do anything wrong. Good job, Coach. We're proud of you." Next thing you know,
them up.
Next thing you know, Coach removed himself from the group. Then the commissioner start coming in. Yeah, you guys, we got to change groups, so we're gonna add y'all to a completely different group. Oh, that was messy.
Hey, you say I ain't trying to go back. to my old ways. Y'all gonna make me go back.
Right. He called the commission. I'm gonna truck one of these kids.
Shoot. He probably was fine with the kids as the parent. Like that. I'll take.
He gonna set the example. He gonna truck one of the kids. He gonna
Shoot.
They be serious, man. They be serious.
Yeah. That kind of got me happy. I'm not. I don't have a son because, you know.
Hey, don't think the girls ain't serious.
Well, so you know, I haven't had to deal with that yet. I say that with anything that they doing. So I don't know. We'll see.
Girls be more aggressive than the boys.
They do, man. They get out there and even at the games, not just when the girls play, like the moms. Dad's one thing, mom's something else.
Look. Yeah, because Carolyn did cheerleading 1 year. That's all I'm gonna say. It ain't come to blows, but it was just like a headache and a half.
Yeah,
dealing with the moms, man.
It's crazy, man. The only thing they do consistently is those snacks. You get to talking about those snacks. And like, hey, you know, can you bring snacks for the game? Oh yeah, I bring the snack. They be signed up for those snacks, boy. They'll bring them snacks. All of them bring the same stuff, and that's all the kids want. I had like little kids on the team. They be like, when we gonna get the snacks?
Yeah.
Little kids don't care what time is snack time.
Hey, they worried about the important stuff.
Yeah, what time is
snacks?
He out there on the field. Is the game over? He looking at which team are we? Like, listen, pay attention.
Like, I hear what you're saying about follow through on my shot, but the snacks. What about?
We getting oranges or we getting or we getting apple slices today?
Exactly. Who brought the snacks? Mr. Rod brought the snacks. Did he bring he bring the fruit roll ups like we like?
And that's what they do. Who brought the snacks? And then the little boy, oh yeah, we brought the snacks. Oh, okay. Cedric them got the snacks.
Yep.
That's all they be wanting, especially at basketball. Is the game over yet, coach? We want the snacks.
That's reality right there.
We had I won't say who he was, but we had one of Mississippi's professional football players, or one of the guys that play professional ball. His son was on the team. Real tall. He was much taller than most of the other teams that we played. And so, you know, scored a lot of baskets because he was just bigger than all of them.
That's how it be at that age.
You know, but, you know, and you look at him and people be like, oh, man, you know, he should be really good and this and that. I'm like, no, he is, at that time, he's 5.
Yeah, like, playing like a 5.
Oh, he's still 5.
Yep. Yeah, that's that age 5'6", especially with basketball. If they got any sort of skill at all, like if you know how to dribble and you 5 or 6, you a superstar.
Yeah.
We had this about 2 years ago. We had this little kid. I guess 2 years ago, 7, 8 time frame. 1, 2, 7, 8. This little kid, DJ. This little kid was the Kobe Bryant of church league basketball. This kid bouncing ball through his legs, doing layup, doing fadeaway shots. That fella doing everything.
Kill him.
He scored 80% of the points and had 100% of the assists. Yeah. So we hit the lottery with that team. The next year he was 2 leagues ahead of us. They said, you wasting your time. We need to move you up.
Yeah.
And them bigger kids were giving them the blues.
Exactly.
He playing with folks his side, but he got to remember he's still 2 years younger than them.
And they was giving him the blues.
Oh yeah. That them skills start separating you.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you can dribble between your legs? That's cool. I'm doing windmills.
You're right. It's like, yeah, you big and tall, but I've been playing for 3 years. You ain't.
Exactly.
I got basketball intelligence.
I'm telling you. You heard of something called plays? You ever run one of those? pick. Can you say pick and roll?
Yeah,
Screen.
You used to just dribbling and shooting yourself. No, sir. We do this thing called double team.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we call it defense.
Full court press. Let's see how good you can dribble this ball when somebody's on you the whole time.
Exactly.
No
Hand check. You heard of that?
Dad, I want to go back to my old team.
Yeah. I don't want to play basketball no more. What you want to do, son? I want to be a robot.
Listen, I had a friend. Her nephew was playing basketball. He wasn't real good, and he wasn't good at shooting, dribbling, nothing. And so after one game, he asked her, "TT, what's wrong with the balls? I think the balls messed up. I can't get it." It's like, no, son. You just say get it. That boy say something wrong with the ball.
He said, it can't be me.
When your kids start competing against other kids and you see how they compare to other kids, you realize sometimes as a parent you fail. TJ, I realized TJ didn't know how to run. TJ ran with his hands, close to his body. He didn't swing his arm. He just ran like this. I said, swing your arm, boy, make it look bad.
Listen. Hey, what's up, D, man? Appreciate you joining us. Listen, my nephews, I used to mess with them all the time because they watch Naruto. And I would go outside and see them playing, and they be running with their hand like this. I'm like, what y'all doing?
That's how you talking about.
Nah, buddy. That's how you run slow.
They got it together now. I think that TV was messing them up, boy. They go outside, they run like, what y'all doing?
I have no idea what TJ was thinking because it wasn't back. It was just straight to the side. And TJ wasn't a good shooter. He was an excellent defensive player because he don't mind hitting somebody.
Oh yeah,
that fella, he'll try to block you. If he can't get the ball from you, whop. TJ got fired out many a time.
Hey, he did his job though. He intimidated.
Exactly.
That's right.
They knew when TJ was on him, they was gonna give him the ball. They was gonna catch them hands.
Come down in this hole. Ain't no more fouls down here.
I'm telling you.
Ain't nothing but hands being thrown. Don't catch one.
Yeah, you want to come down here? I ain't found nobody all day today.
You know what I'm saying? You better shoot the three. You better.
This is my area.
We was out of fruit snacks today. Waiting to see somebody in this paint.
They already told us that the snacks is water and granola bars.
We heard Mr. Rye was bringing snacks today, so I'm mad. He wants us to do something called be healthy.
Oh man, that's hilarious. Oh man, we talk about kids sports, man. There's been a lot going on in the sports world. For the first time ever, women's basketball has been dominating sports.
Yeah,
you know, the whole NCAA, especially the Final Four. I could really probably even go back to the Elite Eight, but you know, of the NCAA women's tournament has been killing. Their finals game was on par with what the Super Bowl. I think they said they had just as many watchers. If they had more watchers in that game than they did in the NBA Finals from
the NBA Finals.
Yep.
Following year. Huge. So
yeah.
I mean, women basketball is on the rise. My question, there's no doubt they have some potential stars, or not potential, they have stars who can push the league. My question to you guys is, can or will the WNBA capitalize them?
They have to. They're already doing it. How many WNBA drafts have you heard of or watched?
Hey.
Exactly. But this year, you at least heard of it, and you probably turned and watch old girl get number one. I think from here it can grow if they keep the momentum. So they have the ability to really thrive. And now they're giving them these $28 million contracts for 5 years. With
they getting endorsements.
Yeah. I'm saying it ain't the WNBA.
No, they ain't made no money.
But when more people start coming, they can start giving more contracts. They start selling more season tickets. Now they can put that money back into the players, and they can start drawing and have those big contracts and whatnot. But I think it's going nothing but up. They need to Ice Cube trying to pull them to the big three.
Hey, he was gonna pay them.
Yeah.
Ice Cube. If WMA don't capitalize, Ice Cube is.
Yeah, I think it's theoretically it's possible, but it takes more than 2 players to build a whole league.
You said it takes more than 2?
I don't know, man. And 2 players built the NBA.
Yeah, but it wasn't 2 players and then no more though. Like you had 5.
Oh yeah.
And so what I'm saying is you gotta so right now, you got Angel Reese and you got Caitlin Clark. They in the WNBA now. Who else is coming up behind them that's gonna keep that momentum going?
And they have them coming up behind.
They got the girl from USC. Basically a whole South Carolina team.
Yeah, South Carolina. That was to me that was the biggest deal. The whole South Carolina Dawn Stanley story. That didn't get the shine it deserved at all. Like that was crazy that it didn't. But that's a whole other topic for why that went the way it went. But
they had that great white hype. They had a white savior. That's why.
Yeah.
Well, the WNBA has a chance to follow the model. So, NBA basketball was in a funk. It was down, way down. And then in the late 70s, early 80s, late 70s, maybe early 70s, they drafted Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, the 2 people who played in the NCAA finals against each other. And they both got drafted to the 2 teams, the 2 historic teams, the LA Lakers and the Boston Celtics. And so they revived basketball. They did. And then in came the one and only Michael Jordan, and so on and so on.
Charles Barkley.
Yeah. And so on and so on. So they did. But because of how popular Magic and Bird made it, it developed a platform for Michael Jordan to explode.
So in that same, go ahead.
Yeah, because Jordan. Obviously, as great as Jordan was, what he did in college and winning that championship, but it wasn't unheard of for the champion player from college to come to the NBA. But because of how well Magic and Bird did when they transitioned over and made it more popular, it just set the stage for Jordan to come in and take over. And the WNBA got the same thing. They got 2 people who are known, who can have eyes on the product. They just got to capitalize on it. We shall see.
And the reason why I was saying that they need to have like a pipeline of players is because I remember when Lisa Leslie was in the WNBA. Like they've had people that you could argue were household names before, but it didn't translate to any sort of longevity.
But Lisa Leslie, and not to take away from her basketball skill, people were watching Lisa Leslie because she could dunk. It had nothing to do with how well she played basketball. They were just hoping to see she was going to dunk. And so, like with these 2, they're not looking for anything spectacular. They're looking for
Caitlin Clark to shoot people's eyes out.
Yeah, but it's just shooting. She's playing basketball. Like nobody was watching. They wasn't watching Lisa Leslie for her physical basketball skills, like how she moved her feet. How much defense she played. None of that. It was like, is she gonna dunk today?
Yeah, I mean,
like with Caitlin Clark, they outside the fact that she can shoot, she's also great at assists. She run the court. Like they're watching her to play the entire game. They're not
yeah,
looking
but
for her to do one thing.
so the thing about it though is, and not to take anything away from them, like even Angel Reese, like they got work to do.
Yeah, they do. They do.
Like for real, they're not coming into the WNBA and like gonna dominate. Being honest,
Yeah. I mean, they still
and
got to
so
meet professionals. Absolutely.
yeah, and so I think it's kind of different, like with the Larry Bird, Magic Johnson thing, where they kind of were able to make an impact as soon as they hit the court. But also, the NBA still exists. There wasn't an alternative. Like if you were going to watch basketball at all when Bird and Magic came in, you were going to watch the NBA.
No, but you can't say that because with the basketball now, they was the leading people. They was the leading two in basketball, right? They was women basketball was college basketball was the hype, and you had the males basketball and you had the NBA going on at the exact same time. You didn't know what was going on in the NBA during their reign. You didn't know. You didn't even tell me
why was that though?
Because they was focused on them.
But why were we focused on them? Because Caitlin Clark was breaking all these records. Like she's not gonna do that in the WNBA starting out.
But she haven't been. But this been over 2 years though. This has been over 4 years. So you got to give her time.
And that's what I'm saying. In the time it takes for her to develop, who is going like? Are you gonna watch just to watch her develop? You gonna watch her struggle?
Yeah,
you gonna watch injuries learn?
You want to see the progression. You want to see what's the if the hype can translate. So the thing is, the first season they're gonna say, "Hey, can she do what she did in college?"
Right.
Now they can say, "Okay, if they can do what they did in college, now they'll give them the next year. Like how much better they're gonna be the next year." But at the exact same time, you're gonna have people coming from the from college basketball still with the exact same hype. If they still have the exact same energy that they had, so it has the ability to do it. It's going to be how they promote it, how they push it. Because if they put these games on major channels and the media push them like they've been pushing them in college, then it's going to be they can hype it up as much as they want to hype it. It's going to be how the media push it. It's going to be how the WNBA market it. It's going to be how the companies push it as well, and that's where it's going to come from.
Yeah, I think they're going to have some.
Skills. Be honest, it has nothing to do with their skills.
So here's the thing: you can't market nothing, right? So Caitlin Clark is easily marketable because she's shooting people. She's doing something literally that has not ever been done by a female basketball player in NCAA. Like it took somebody doing that at that level to get people to actually watch women's basketball.
But she wasn't breaking any records last year, and they was watching it.
They were watching, but they weren't watching the way that they were watching this past year. So what I'm saying is it took time for her to build up that hype, but she had a good base. So here's the thing. So this is what I'm saying. When she gets to the WNBA and
2 years,
how many games are people going to watch on the WNBA of her trying to figure it out, trying to get it together?
Based on how they market her.
Yeah.
Well, so marketing gets you to watch the game, like to tune into the game. The actual game is gonna make you watch 4 quarters.
Right. It's not going to be just her. So, like for example, we'll go back to the Magic and Bird thing. It's kind of the same way. Magic and Bird built their hype in college. They went through college without television because they didn't have. It wasn't a widespread thing where you could just watch Magic and Bird. You had to read about them or read the newspaper or whatever. And so they built their hype through college, and they played each other in the championship, and that's where the hype was. And then they got drafted to 2 storyline team. Like it just failed in the NBA lap. Like you couldn't plan this better. The 2 best players from colleges got drafted to our 2 most historic teams. Like you couldn't have. Like they had to cheat to make this happen. You know, because you couldn't have planned it no better. And so the same thing with them. You have at minimum 2 players that have hype around them, and those 2 players both played each other twice, and they both beaten each other. One beat one for a national championship, and the other one stopped one from going back to back. Yeah. And so when they play again, you have a story built in.
Already.
You have like they're gonna basically play up to this matchup. On top of the fact you've got the new South Carolina players have come in, and so you're building new teams, and you still have players who can play. Like I can't remember her name right off top, but she did the 3-point contest with Steph Curry. She's shooting like Clayton Clark is already, and so there's another
see her. Because they marketing, because they pushing it,
and
because
so now
they're paying on Sunday in the middle of the day,
and so they're going to market all those. And the one thing that's great for the WNBA right now, they have to capitalize. If they don't do it within the next 2 years, they're not going to ever do it because they have the hype. The NCAA tournament ended in April. Okay, they had a draft in April. They preseason started in May. They preseason for WNBA basketball start next month.
Yeah.
And so these girls are going from hype, and they continue to play. Like if this was NBA, it'll be so much time in between they draft and from the season now. Like these boys, they play in April. They draft ain't till like June or July. They won't play to October.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I didn't know they were starting up that soon. So yeah.
Preseason start like May.
The NBA.
Yeah. It started like May 15th, maybe May 25th, and it's like and so like they have the momentum. They just got to keep it going.
Yeah. So basically, if they don't, it's up to them to drop the ball right now.
Yeah, it's up to them to drop the ball. WNBA, like they got all the hype right now, and if they don't get it, and it's crazy because. To me, the people who giving them most of the slack are the women that's already in the WNBA.
Oh yeah, they're gonna have to suck that up though. I mean, that's just it's good for everybody.
It's good for everybody. It don't matter. Like if people watching the game, there's more money. That folks are upset. Like now they made this meme that who was that? The Chicago Fever has 2 players on the Chicago Fever sold more jerseys than all the Dallas Cowboys did all year.
That's crazy. That's hilarious though.
But it's good though, man. Get those jersey sales because right now, much people don't want to talk about it and not to really diminish anything the WNBA doing, but they are playing in a deficit. They are borrowing money from the NBA in order to have a season. They're not breaking even, they losing money.
Yeah. They basically getting floated. Yeah.
Right. So at this point, any type of eyes you can get off, however long, you better take advantage of it. Put them eyes on them, fill them stadiums up, make that money.
Yeah, they got to do something.
Sell them season tickets now, so they can pay their bills now.
I'm telling you. Yeah, thinking about what you were saying about
like that hell.
but thinking about what you were saying about like Ice Cube League, them girls that they are big targets for getting picked. If somebody start up something else, $75K a year, that's what you're competing against. Somebody start a rec league, throw them more money than that.
He was offering with $5 million.
Yeah, he was offering a good little bit. So I don't know. Once they get out there and taste that WNBA water, maybe, I don't know. Hopefully the momentum will keep going. Because like you said, there are some more girls coming up in the NCAA like that's got some hype. I know Juju, she was going crazy,
right?
Especially to be a freshman.
Right, you're right. She just a freshman, so she's gonna play at least 2 more years.
Yeah, so they got some girls coming up. They just need to,
and they gonna play they whole 4 years because of the NIL.
The NIL.
Oh yeah, that's
they gonna play every bit of it. Y'all gotta drag me out of college.
And so, if they make that money, they continue to get hype around them. It does nothing but help the WNBA because every time, especially if Juju find her a rival,
they're gonna have to drum that up.
Yeah, just find her a rival, somebody that she got to play. You got to see her again. Make sure you match them up all the time. So when they get drafted to 2 separate teams, you can run that rival to her.
Yep. Yeah, you got to, man. Yeah, they need somebody. I think, like you're saying, they don't necessarily have a skills issue. They have a marketing and promotion issue.
Yeah.
They need somebody to tell them to set up them stories.
Yeah.
Write them out. Write those plots out like they do the NFL and the NBA. Go write them into the championship.
what they need is somebody from the WWE to go ahead and start writing them storylines.
And write them
like this week
storylines
on WNBA.
Yeah. There you go. You got it. Now. Look, they
need that, man. Some drama.
So they play the WNBA first preseason game is next Friday, May the 3rd.
Dang. So it's funny. So when I was at church tonight, I was talking to one of the guys, and we was talking about this, like the girls going to the WNBA and stuff, and we was like, man, it'd be perfect if the WNBA was in that slot after football, after the NBA. Like if they was in there, now you compete with baseball, which let's be honest. Baseball ain't.
You only watch baseball at playoff.
And if you're not a true baseball player, nobody watch no first like 82 games.
They'll go to those games. They don't watch it on TV. Really. They have it playing in the background.
Yeah, exactly. And so this is prime space for them. Like all the hype still going, especially like off the back of the NBA playoffs too.
And the first game, preseason game, Indiana Fever versus Dallas Wings. Put Clayton Clark right out there first game. Let's see what you got.
Yeah. Let's see if you can do that. Like I say, they really, if she can't produce, because they got I don't know what type of scheme or type of team she on, but I say scheme because, but she, in my mind, they're gonna have to build like a Steph Curry style offense for her.
And then she's going to the Olympics.
Yeah. So they got several options.
One interesting fact about WNBA is the last couple of teams who've had the 2 number 1 picks within the last 3 years have won the championship. Okay, like just the last, I think Seattle had a number 1 back-to-back and they won the championship within 3 years. And there was another team that did the same thing. Chicago Fever, where Clayton Clark had the number 1 pick last year, and they got her this year. And so there's another story. Hey, all the teams that got these back-to-back number 1s, Clayton Clark, you on that team with another number 1, and I just reading this little thing. They're playing the Dallas Wings on May the 3rd, and it's the first time in Dallas Wings history they sold out a game. Game already sold.
Hey.
Look at that. Making money already.
And so they're on the right track. They just need to now. This is where they're messing up right now. I had to look all that up.
Yeah.
I should be. That game is next Friday. It should be on ESPN. Yeah. Every time an NBA game come on, they should be showing next Friday. Clayton Clark makes a WNBA debut in Dallas.
It's funny you say that
because everybody should be knowing about this game.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because it's in the NBA's best interest for the WNBA to make money too.
Right.
So they should be pushing it just as hard.
Too, right.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's crazy.
And I
did not know that.
To me, that's where they're messing up right now. That game is May 3rd, next Friday. And I ain't seen nail commercial for it.
Yeah, and even on social media, like TikTok or nothing, you ain't seeing nobody talk about it. Once that championship game happened, all the Don Stanley stuff came out, and it just got even wilder that this entire season, all we heard about was Caitlin Clark and not Don Stanley and what she been doing with South Carolina. But now that that's over with, it's like it's gone. You don't see nothing about it. Now it's back to the regular, is LeBron the GOAT kind of talk again. It's like, come on.
They got to get it together. WNBA might have to adjust their schedule too. or it may end at the no. They're gonna have to adjust it. I think the season go all the way through September 19th. That's the issue.
Yeah. After August, it's wrap.
Yeah, that's football season. You
Yeah.
gonna ask me to keep watching WNBA and football don't start.
Yeah. Now unless they put them games on a night that ain't a football night, no Monday, no Thursday, no Sunday. That's the only way
On
they have a
Saturday.
hope. Yeah.
Saturday. They only do Saturday until like
College.
College football,
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can't play on the weekend no more.
Yeah, you gotta
Can't
play
on Monday.
basically
Can't play
Tuesday
on
through Thursday.
Got to go hard on Tuesday to Thursday.
Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and then even Friday, people got high school football. Some places they ain't gonna watch a WNBA game over that either.
So you gotta, and they season ends September 19th or in the late September. That's when the Dallas season ends. So I'm assuming everybody else ends around that time. So that means their playoffs is gonna start when NFL starts.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, come on.
Yeah, some got to give, man.
You're gonna have to move that. You might have to start. Your season might have to start when the playoffs start because you need to be finished by the time football starts.
Yeah, that's like they playoffs need to get as many eyes as possible. Because that's, I mean, pretty much at this point with every sport,
that's where your best players at.
Yeah. So.
And you cannot have a WNBA game going against week 2 of the NFL.
Nah.
Like, because the NFL gonna give you the matchup. It's gonna be, Kansas City versus San Francisco by week 2. They gonna Super Bowl matchup. You already know they're gonna do it.
Yeah, they plotting for sure.
They gonna give you all them games. We're flying the Baltimore Ravens and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to Costa Rica. And that game gonna be on Saturday at 6 o'clock. You like, hey, gotta watch it.
I'm telling you. Yeah, because whatever game, what's one of them games, they got some foreign game they playing. And the place they playing at, they just finna build a new stadium. That stadium is crazy. Like, the stadium has, like, instead of just having like the retractable roof and all that stuff, it's got retractable field.
Is it in Dubai?
I don't.
Eastern countries.
It's somewhere over there, but they have basically where it's like they built it specifically for like soccer and football. So instead of it being indoors and normally indoors they got turf, they're like, we're gonna have a real like actual grass field, but also they're gonna use it for all these other events and stuff. So whenever they're not playing like football or soccer,
it goes into the basement.
They retract the field under the stadium, and under the stadium they have UV lights and irrigation system, and they're still taking care of the grass while it's retracted underneath the stadium. Up top they having concerts, they doing all kind of stuff, but the grass is down below being manicured year round.
It sounds like either Dubai or Qatar.
So right now for 2020, well, let me see if this is the right season. Yeah, what is this? January 2017. So right now they supposed to have 3 games in London and 1 in Germany. And they're looking at, they were trying to get 1 in Brazil.
Santiago Bernabeu.
Did they get it scheduled?
No, let me see.
So there's one NFL network in December said that they are planning for Brazil, Sao Paulo, Brazil, to host a game, but they hadn't, and it was chosen over Madrid, Spain. But yeah, in NFL, they know they're the NFL is trying their best, and they're succeeding with making their league an international league.
Yeah.
They're getting as many people eyes on their product as possible. And it's exactly what they're using the WWE model. We was talking about wrestling. They're basically WWE been doing this for years, where most of their shows are in the States, but they do tours, internationally. And they have normally one big event. In these last 3, maybe even 5 years, they really had a bigger push. Because I still follow wrestling, obviously. These next 3 to 4 months, I want to say all their premium live events are overseas. Like the next one coming up is in France. Then they go back to Saudi. Then they're going to be in Germany and another one in Australia.
Oh yeah, they rolling.
Like if you're not international, you won't be able to see a premium live event in the States until August.
Yeah.
And so they on this tour, man, and the NFL has peep game and hey, we ain't got to move a team to your city. We just got to bring the players to your city.
That's true. That's really all you got to do.
That's all you got to do. And I feel like only thing that NFL needs to capitalize on. I understand the popularity that the teams have in the city they're in now, but they need to move a team to Canada.
To Canada?
They just need one. They just need the NFL don't have no team in Canada.
Oh, I mean just like another professional team.
Yeah.
Might as well get Toronto another one, right?
Hey, I would have moved Buffalo to Toronto. It's only like an hour and a half drive.
Yeah, it's right up the road.
Yeah.
And so if you're a Buffalo fan, you can still go to games. They ain't really nowhere.
But Buffalo.
Yeah, I mean they just built a stadium.
That city revolves around that team. It's kind of like Green Bay, as in you take that team away, you take them away the livelihood.
Yeah, I believe that.
Now the ones who need to go is the Jets or the Giants. You could flip a coin and send one of them suckers somewhere.
Yeah, I mean it's two teams. The issue they have in New York is it's the same way in Chicago. You north or south, you east or west. If you on one side of the bridge, you go for the Jets. You on the other side, you go for the Giants. And it's so the concentration of people is so many of them jokers, man.
You can still have some functioning teams.
Yep.
Fan base just by in that one little city.
Yep.
Die hard.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. You be like, man, the Giants ain't been. I mean, not the Giants, the Jets ain't been good in years. Right. They still selling out that little stadium.
I'm telling you, man.
Like, where do people come from,
bro?
But it's crazy, man. They, and I get it, based on, just the amount of people that's in the area, but all these places with multiple teams. I mean, Texas got teams on top of teams, basketball, football, baseball. They have so many different teams because Texas is so huge.
Yep.
Man, the same way with California. I think what team? Oh, they were showing baseball, the geographic map of all the teams in baseball. And if you look in the center of the United States, there's one team. It's Colorado Rockies. From Chicago to the west to California, there's no team there but Colorado. It's the only team. And that whole big section, it's crazy. All the teams are basically coastal until you get to the north part of the United States.
That ain't right.
Arizona. You got Arizona. You got.
But think about where Arizona is coastal.
Yeah, that's right there on top of California.
Yep, it's right. It's on the coastline of California. It go Seattle. I mean Washington, California, Arizona,
Utah,
Texas, and then they go all the way to Atlanta, Florida, and then they go up the coast and back across. The only team that's in Central, the closest team to Colorado is St. Louis Cardinals. There's no teams in between that whole area. Colorado, St. Louis, that's it.
Do y'all see this $5 billion stadium that they building in LA, in Inglewood?
What kind of stadium?
Football. The super stadium. I was trying to find this stadium Eric was talking about, but $5 billion.
Yeah, $5 billion sound a little cheap.
Not if you look at how they building this thing.
Because the Bears just put out their new plans for the stadium too.
They did. I guess this the one. They spent $5 billion on this thing.
Yeah, on SoFi Stadium. Yeah, because the Chargers and the Rams share that stadium.
Look at that. One of them can be up there in what you call? Can be up there in Toronto. Call them up, Rod.
Hey, I'm telling you, man. I think they'll make some money if they was to put an NFL team in Canada.
Y'all sleeping on Mexico? Oh, yeah, I put a team down in Mexico.
And
the cartel.
We ain't sleeping on Mexico.
They had one game in Mexico. That Kansas City, was the San Francisco game? They said the player was almost about to hurt themselves. The field was so bad.
Bro,
they didn't know where to play. Boy,
yeah, and in Mexico, they ain't really known for having a whole lot of money. So yeah. So
the Cartel Killers. That can be the name. One of the names.
Yeah, you think this airing on football? Why the football keep falling so flat?
Oh, bro. Maybe wait for them players as soon as they come out the stadium. Hey, good game, amigo.
Take a ride.
You going home or you sticking around? I thought I was going home. You going home? Going home? You got a fee? A fee?
Not that. I thought we talked about this, Holmes.
Yeah. Well, we like to talk.
Miss that field goal.
Exactly. Yeah. You were throwing that ball a little too much, weren't you?
Yeah. You need to understand what we agreed to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't need them problems, man.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's a good time, man. We're having a good time with the state of sports right now and where we could be. NBA is on the road. WNBA is kicking up. NFL draft start tomorrow.
Yeah, good time.
Yeah, it's a good time right now, man. It's a really good time. So I guess next week, we'll touch a little bit on the not WNBA, on the NBA, the things going on. Look like by Monday we'll basically know who's gonna win these series because most of them be dominated, even though the Celtics messed around and lost today. I don't know what their problem is.
Gotta make it interesting, man.
Yeah, I guess so. They can't keep beating everybody by 25 points or more. They gotta make you want to watch a game or two. Look like the Lakers is gonna not win a game the way they play.
Yeah,
I wouldn't mind that at all. I wouldn't mind that at all.
Make me sick. Let me see. And then we still gotta take some time next week. I'm sure by the time we get here next Wednesday, there'll be another diss record out.
I don't know. Kendrick a little slow.
They said it took Drake 3 weeks. They give him time.
Yeah, they say that Kendrick is known for this. He'll mess up the whole game and go into silence.
Yeah, he'll go into silence for 2 years.
He got a cartoon special coming out. Him and the creators of South Park supposed to be creating a cartoon series.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Can't be better than that little Netflix.
Good times.
Yeah, it can't be worse than that.
Oh, that's hot trash. I watched 5 minutes of it.
I watched the trailer.
Yeah, that's what I said. I dropped the trailer. Like, now you watching this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so we most definitely got to talk about too, man. I know we all been busy doing things or whatever. Some of us got new little ones coming along. People got new jobs and been taking classes and doing all types of stuff, man. But in between, I'm sure we've been watching some pretty interesting shows. We get into our TVs and movies and stuff. I'll be honest, I ain't really watched no movies in like several months. I just ain't had time to sit down for an hour and a half or longer.
Roadhouse, Amazon Prime is worth watching.
Okay, I'll watch it for free at the house.
It is worth watching. I made me go back and watch the original, and I didn't realize how good the original was. It's worth watching again. I was all up. It was like 2:00 in the morning. I just finished Roadhouse. I'm sitting there 2, 3 in the morning, still watching Patrick Swayze. I said, goodness.
Okay, I might have to check it out because I most definitely have not sat down and watched nothing. No. I would say this. I've caught up. Yeah, I'm about to say I've caught up on a couple of anime. Kind of got into some that a few people probably hadn't really, ever watched before. I know a lot of people's into the Solo Leveling. I watched that.
Yeah.
Hero Academia just came back on.
Yeah, that's good.
But I've been watching this one called Beast and something. What is that thing called?
On HBO Max, they got a Ninja Kamui.
Yeah, Ninja Kamui is good. I've been watching on Hulu.
Yeah, and Blue Eye
Devil was good.
Hey, my friend.
2 episodes left. Yeah,
it's good.
That was good. I watched that in like 2, maybe 3 days.
Yeah,
like I found like when it first came out, for some reason I was off for like 2 days. Oh, Cedric, they were out of school. That's what happened when it first came out. I don't know. I sit here and watch this. Looked up. I didn't watch the whole series.
It flies by.
It flies by, man. And it's crazy because those episodes are an hour long. They're not 30 minutes.
Yeah. That's the only reason I haven't finished. Because an hour per episode, I can't really binge nothing.
Good storyline, good character development. It was a really good show.
It was really good.
And then it set it up for another 3 more seasons. Catch the other 3 blue-eyed devils roaming around Japan.
So I've been watching. I watched a series called The Witch and the Beast. It's good. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's on Crunchyroll, man. You gotta watch that. So Ricardo, I haven't watched it yet, but I've been seeing it. It's on my list. Reincarnated Slime.
Yeah, it's cool too.
Set that Crunchyroll login out. Put it in the group text.
I'm gonna slide that Crunchyroll to you. Hey, they about the only thing that ain't geo location where you can watch it.
I had it for a month. About a month. Me and TJ got it for a month. We want to watch Dragon Ball Super, the movie.
Yeah,
and then we watched a few more other stuff, but then I let it go.
Look,
I'm on
Crunchyroll
the lowest tier right now.
Only reason I keep Crunchyroll because it's the cheapest thing I got. It's literally it's $6.
Yeah.
Everything else is $12, and they keep going there. Crunchyroll $6. I don't see that $6 come out.
I'm telling you, that's the only reason I still got it. Because after I watched Solo Leveling, I was like, yeah, I'm about to cancel this. Then I was like, $6.
It's $6.
I find something else to watch. $6, you watch one show. You justify that.
I just canceled my Audible because they just slide that money in there. You forget you paying for that.
Yeah, I just canceled mine too because I was like, man, I ain't listening to nothing. I gotta let that go.
They take your credits once you cancel it.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
sucker. So that's why I never cancel. I said, let me use my credits first before I cancel it. I just have to cancel because I just hold on to those 1 or 2 credits.
Look.
Then I just cancel my Apple TV. Apple TV, free 3 months. I watched Franklin, watch a couple other things, and I still was paying for it.
That's how I do Apple TV. I find a show to watch on Apple TV. As soon as I finish it, I cancel it. I don't even try to keep it. I don't know what that one is. It's good, but it's very dark. And Yusuke. Another one that I've been looking to watch is Hell's Paradise. So if you're looking for something good to watch, I hear that's pretty good. It's basically these criminals who got sentenced to whatever for their crime. I don't remember if they got sentenced to death, but they all get put on this island and they have to, it's on Crunchyroll, and they have to survive. Basically, there's no walls, nothing. You're in jail, but you're on this island and I think the person that survives get to live or get free or something like that. I watched the first episode and it was really good, very high in action. But I was watching other stuff, so I ain't had a chance to get back to it yet.
I got into to One Piece about a year ago.
Listen,
One Piece is pretty fly.
One Piece is good. It's just long.
It's extremely long, and they have so many fillers. But
so Netflix coming out with the abridged version. And they said, and they say the abridged version gonna be like 100-some episodes.
Oh, that's gonna be fine. You know, when Dragon Ball Z they abridged version, I went back through that.
Yeah.
Dragon Ball's Ka.
Yeah.
It was really good. I rewatched it the other day, at least the first 2 episodes. They went through 200 episodes in 30 seconds. Like in a 30-minute episode. Just the whole going through baby Goku until he got to marry Chi-Chi. I mean, I'm like, goodness. I would have saved so much stuff.
Ricardo said One Piece is 18 years too long.
You know,
it's disrespectful, and it's still going.
You know, they're finishing. They're closing out this January. They say they're gonna resolve this January.
I hope
That's
so.
What they say
once they stop making episodes and get back into it. I agree, Quentin. Now we talked about this a little bit in our group. The X-Men 97.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going for the heart. That's snatching all kinds of emotion out of you.
X-Men 97 been on it.
Yeah, they're going crazy.
We're gonna have to take a episode to just talk about X-Men 97. We have to wait till it ends so we can talk about the whole thing.
Yeah,
good and deep in it. You know, going back through the original.
I had to go back and watch like the last maybe 3, maybe 4 episodes because I could not remember what happened to Professor X.
I'm starting from 1. I'm going through. I'm starting at 1 and enjoying myself. I realized how much I missed when I was a kid.
Well, you know, when we were little, we were kids. We wasn't watching it consistent enough to be like, oh, okay, they building a store. We just watching. Hey, it's Gambit.
Yeah. And if you miss episode, you just missed it.
You just missed
it. And the way it's set up is just like that. You can miss episodes, and you'll be perfectly fine. The way it operates, I guess that was the idea behind it.
Oh, Ricardo said, cancel all of Marvel and restarted with X-Men 97. Hey, they need to because the movies. I've watched all the Marvel movies come out, and another one hadn't come out in a while, but it's for good reason.
Yeah, they scratching. They just they're doing a lot of scratching right now.
They killed all these stars,
and they doing a good job with the scratch. They got that. I think that Spider-Man gonna be pretty good. How they doing that? They're gonna have the original Spider-Man to come back. So they're gonna do a Spider-Man 4 from that original Spider-Man 3, and they're gonna do Amazing Spider-Man and the current Spider-Man gonna do a movie together.
Who would they reach?
No.
They
the best Marvel product to come out here recently was Into the Multiverse.
Oh, the Doctor Strange.
Oh, you talking
about
the animated
Ant-Man.
No, the animated joint.
I was talking about. See, I ain't watched that thing.
Yeah, I didn't do season 2. You talking about What If?
No, the movie. The Spider-Man movie.
Oh, Spider-Verse.
Miles Morales.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah,
that's right. Into the Spider-Verse was good. I had to go back and see what you said. Yeah. Into the Spider-Verse was good. Both of them, 1 and 2 was great.
Yeah.
And
that's rough. Where your best movie out is
the anime.
The anime movie.
They said 3 supposed to come out this year. They already set the date for 3 for the third one.
Yeah,
and it should be coming out soon. If I remember
the summer.
Carlos say Spider-Man supposed to be in the X-Men 97. Okay, we'll have to look for that.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Gotta pay Sony.
They paid them.
Yeah, they got them. That's why they can pull all them. That's why they're gonna do all them other Spider-Mans together.
Yeah,
they paid them good. Y'all gonna sleep on Blade?
They push Blade back.
Yeah, don't say if it ever come out.
Yeah, they pushed it back. It ain't supposed to come out till like fall of 25 now.
Yeah, I guess y'all gonna sleep on
it. Yeah, we gonna have no choice.
No fella gonna be the agent of Wesley Snipes. They keep on pushing it back.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, how old is man gonna be when the movie come out?
That movie gonna be computer generated. CG.
Hey, look, people gonna be mad. We got catfish. He do not look like the picture.
They said I saw something about it yesterday. They say they pushed it back because they finally realized that the Blade movie is supposed to be about a guy killing vampires. So apparently, whatever they were doing at first, he wasn't even killing vampires.
It wasn't killing vampires.
I was like, what?
Somebody missed the whole memo. They said, "Did you actually watch Wesley Snipes?" No, I really didn't. I just
what they have them doing? Just
They
killing white
wait for
folks.
Blade gonna have my all black with my box haircut. I feel you, boss.
all black.
But it was crazy, man. I saw that little thing. They were like, yeah, somebody finally realized that Blade's supposed to be a movie about killing vampires. I was like, oh Lord Jesus, I just
What
hope.
they have them doing? Just killing white folks or something? Oh, they supposed to be vampires. Oh.
killing
Take it from the top.
Muhammad killing Christians. Holy war.
Shoot. Yeah, hopefully they don't disgrace it. And the Punisher supposed to be coming back too.
Who?
The Punisher.
Yeah, I heard something about that. Punisher's coming back. And the crazy thing about Blade was the thing that saved the Marvel universe, and now they're gonna remake it. So you're like, even Blade could save him again, or we gonna kill him. One or the other.
Gonna take them out. They're gonna cut their heads off.
But they won't. They're talking about bringing another Punisher back, and I think they're talking about putting what's his name in on Daredevil again. What's that boy's name from the series?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, we'll take some time to do those, man. Like I said, between the animes and the shows that we've been watching over this break time, we talk about those. Again, jumping to those beefs, because I'm sure there'll be another dish record by the time we get back next week.
Kung Fu Kenny went to sleep. Kung Fu Kenny somewhere on the beach.
And there's always the ever turning cycle of how the world turns with P. Diddy. And,
what news horror story gonna come out this week?
You know what I'm saying? I saw something, I think it was yesterday, talking about Wendy Williams and P. Diddy. I'm like, man, it's rough. He's just getting everybody they would take it.
I saw one. They said, Carl Winslow.
Yeah, that was wild.
Was getting got by Diddy.
Yeah, that was wild. I don't know if I believe that though. This random dude was like,
that won't hurt my heart.
I busted in the door. He was taking Carl Winslow down through there. I was like, what? It's like, who are you to be at this party?
And why
with this happening? Like,
my thing is,
yeah.
Why is all the stories the same? It's just a different person. I busted the door, and it was Ja Rule. I busted on the door, and there's Will Smith.
I heard my ear to the door, and it was Meek Mill.
Yeah.
Like, is that what y'all do at these parties? Just open up doors?
Who's gonna be this week? Find out next week on
Diddy's
Closet.
Freak out. Freak out edition. Surviving Diddy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Waiting on that.
Lifetime.
By Lifetime, and we setting them up. Look, if Lifetime catch the store, he going to jail. You are.
You gotta go.
So they got a perfect record right now, don't they? Lifetime got a perfect record right now, don't they?
Quentin said, when one door closes, another one opens. See, here it is. April 4th. Sean Diddy calls the subject of federal sex trafficking investigation could face federal charge related to sex trafficking. That's how they started with R. Kelly. Sex trafficking.
Oh, yeah. I say this. The Fed got like a 98% conviction rate.
Oh, yeah.
If they pushing, they ain't pushing because they trying to figure it out.
Right.
They got it out. It's open as shit. They trying to get you up out of there.
They just working out deals with everybody else.
You're right.
All right, now what you want to do? Y'all going away. We got you.
You on 5 or 10.
Right. It's basically you want to help me put Diddy in jail, or you want to sit there beside him?
Yep, because
he
got money. He'll be able to buy a little protection and all that stuff. You ain't nobody. You gonna be in there raw.
Raw. That's terrible. The crazy thing is, like R. Kelly going to jail, the people that he was abusing would never see him because he was basically sex trafficking women and stuff. These folks can go to jail with Diddy. It don't change nothing for Diddy. Hey, you here now, homie?
Like, what was that? I heard you was talking. Because they talking about they be pulling people, little papers and stuff and see what they, if they snitched and all that stuff.
Right.
And Diddy be in there with some dude sitting on his lap, stroking his hair. Like, bring me his papers. What'd he say?
You turn around.
You told him about the party in 85. Okay.
All you hear is you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere.
It is the whole devil. They said Denzel Washington warned y'all, leave 30 minutes before the devil get there.
Yeah.
Did Harlem shaking with his bodyguards and his Cambodian breast milk.
You know what he told you? Take that.
Yeah, boy.
Did it go?
I say this.
Just like Nino Brown telling on everybody, he probably will.
Oh yeah, most definitely. So, did y'all hear the recording of Suge Knight? He like called and left a voicemail or something after Diddy's place got raided, talking about how basically now the cat's out the bag, so Diddy don't have no protection no more.
And they said he was doing the exact same thing Diddy was doing.
Yeah, apparently that's the thing to do, record everybody. But
basically, they record it, hold it over your head. Make you do what they want.
Yeah, and they were saying basically like when the feds raided that they took all his recordings, so that was kind of his like protection. And so now basically saying that people that's been after him gonna go full force after him. But also he said something interesting. He was like, "Who you know that can't rap, can't sing, can't write, can't produce, and is a music mogul?"
Him. He was the other person.
Exactly. So I was like, I ain't never thought about that. Diddy ain't got no musical skills at all.
Not a
like
man.
In no aspect of making music. Like he ain't never made a fire beat. He ain't good at none of it.
Diddy was the businessman. That was his job. And his job was to get the right artists at the right time and know when to let them lead. Because if you think about what Bad Boy was doing in the beginning, like, of course, he struck gold with Biggie. He obviously struck gold with them. But then he had artists when they were hot, like he had Mary J. Blige for a little bit, and then he let her go. And then she kind of fell off for a little while, and then she got back to what she was, 112. He ran them. He let them go before they fell off. He signed a lot of people to a lot of different little deals here and there. He signed 8Ball and MJG when we was in high school to Bad Boy South. They had a nice little run at that time. He signed Young Jeezy in the beginning, had a nice little run, let him go. Diddy made a lot of little quick money out of a lot of artists.
No, it wasn't little and quick the way he had those contracts set up. He was making money out them when it was long gone.
Right.
He was truly screwing them guys over.
Yeah. Diddy was the business guy. And so once you have the money and the masters, you making the money on the back end. Yeah, you can make all that garbage music. Who gonna tell you not? You own it all.
Yeah, that's true. I never thought about that.
Yeah, he didn't need the talent. He had the talent.
He was a hit maker. But they said he modeled all that stuff after his mentor, Clyde Davis. I said that's what Clyde did. Oh. That's how Clyde was operated. He taught him the game, taught him how to manipulate people, get sick, get dirt on them, and use them till you can't use them no more.
Well, he learned.
Think about it, man. If you go back and look at the artists Bad Boy had, when he let them go, they really didn't do anything for a while. It was
they had nothing left.
They was traumatized.
Mm-hmm. Waking up in cold sweats at night.
Regretting
take that.
Regretting selling their soul to the devil.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he capitalized on everything that he could. I mean, he had the show. What was the show? Making the Band. And then Danny Kane show. Like, you made millions off both of them shows.
Yeah, somebody's talking about that too. They're talking about how basically Diddy kind of fumbled the bag on those shows because he was doing it to get on TV.
Right.
So he saw it as just shows. He was like, they never had any plans on them as artists actually being successful. So once they did a little initial tour, they didn't have anything lined up for them. And it's like with Danny Kane, you remember when Danny Kane hit?
Danny Kane
was crazy.
Yeah.
And they said that when they did their second record or something like that, they had only printed like 200,000 copies or something like that. Like it was like some small number of copies, and it was like they just didn't make any more copies of the records.
Man, I bought that Danny Kane album.
Yeah, Danny Kane was literally the idea. Think about the idea of taking girls where it ain't like a lead singer and backup singers. You got all lead singers making up this girl group. Like all the girls can sing down, and so yeah, he fumbled the bag on that. And then even Day 26. Now the rapping dudes, they was funny to watch, but that line that after that Dave Chappelle sketch, it was a rap.
Right. But look, I was looking at his thing. These are the people who Bad Boy had: Craig Mack, Biggie, Faith Evans, Total, 112, Mace, Taya Trotter, Mario Winans, The Lox, Black Rob, Carl Thomas, Shine, Dream, G-Dep, Loon, The Band, 8-Ball MJG, Foxy Brown, Boys in the Hood, New Edition, Young Jock, Dirty Money, Gorilla Zoe, Danny Kane, Day 26, Elephant Man, Pitbull, Cassie, French Montana, and Donnie Klein. All these folks on the Bad Boy at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Like he didn't have to. He signed Janelle Monáe for a quick time. Machine Gun Kelly. Like
he was throwing them deals out there, hoping that you wouldn't read them.
Throwing them out there, hoping that you wouldn't. And the folks like French Montana, he just got out his deal in 2022.
Oh yeah, he had him wrapped up nice and tight.
He had him for team from 2012 to 22. Pitbull was there for a year. Elephant Man was there for 3 years. Young Jock had him for 5 years. 8-Ball and MJG was there for 6 years. Shine was there for until he went to jail. The Lox was there for 3 years. Mario Winans for 7 years. 112 for 10 years. Total for 6 years. He had Dream. I missed him.
Really?
I went over. Like killing.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
All these artists that people listen to, they didn't realize they was all on that Bad Boy label.
Sold they sold.
Yep. And now where they at?
And right. And all them people I named, you ain't listen to none of that stuff no more.
Still listen to 112 and Carl Thomas.
Yeah, 112 latest album. It ain't recent, but the last one they came out with, it was jamming to me. But it wasn't under Diddy though.
What year was that? 2017?
Probably so. It's been a minute.
Q, Mike, Slim, and Darren.
Yeah.
Yeah, they last album before that one was in 2005.
Dang.
Them boys had to wait 12 years to put out an album.
Ooh.
After leaving Diddy, 12 years.
Yeah, that's crazy. Shoot.
So I don't know what he did, but
You can put on Quentin coming up.
I wish I missed some time.
Y'all didn't listen. Y'all wasn't listening to.
Oh, so they sold that back.
William said to keep that virgin booty hole, you got to say no.
Got to say no.
Yeah.
I did.
You know, here's the thing. I'm gonna say this: one album in 12 years equal 112. He got a point. Here's the thing. Here's a conspiracy theory. I'm gonna say this, and then Cat Williams gonna cancel me. What if Cat Williams is upset because of what he could have potentially did, and he didn't get what he felt like he should have gotten, and so he's here telling it all? Because the thing is, how does Cat Williams know these things if he wasn't there?
Cat Williams said he pay people. He said people come up to him with the secrets. He give them a couple of stacks. He said he got spies all over. He said when he said he don't go to the parties. He said they at the parties. He said they come to him. They tell him some information. He give them a couple of stacks. Give them stacks here. Give them stacks there. Taking care of the people. Cat said he got all the dirt on everybody. Is keeping to himself. Is building up his catalog of information.
So I'm gonna say this: it's very convenient that he went on Club Shay Shay while he was on tour, right before he had a special that's launching on May 4th on Netflix.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
He set it up.
It's a lot more. If I had to guess, one of the two, whether it was him mad or just great publicity run, I'm gonna say this is a great publicity run. Starting with Club Shay Shay.
Cat said he owns all his material. He said he don't take a dime from anybody, so he getting 100% of everything. Nobody getting part of his money.
And I say this: the week that Cat Williams was here, Mike Epps was here too. Not the week, basically Mike Epps was here one weekend, Cat was here the next weekend. The weekend Mike Epps was here, we went to see him. Them tickets was like $45, $50. And he was at like a little small club. Cat was here at the Von Braun Center. You couldn't see Cat for less than $200. And this was before Club Shay Shay.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Cat eating. Apparently everybody who know Cat also say Cat always had money.
Like, yeah. I think it was never a doubt that Cat has always had money. The thing is,
I don't know it's about him being upset about missing out on that. I mean, because really, like, what is he? I don't know what is he missed out on.
But that's what I'm saying. So what are you telling it for?
For publicity.
Yep. Yeah. He did it all for the gram. Yeah. 66 million people watched Club Shay Shay. I looked at the numbers.
They did.
Yeah, they won a Webby. Like what he did. Like, think about all the people that's been on Club Shay Shay before and after Cat Williams. Ain't nobody been able to have an impact like that.
That Cam Newton, I didn't watch all that Cam Newton one, but that Cam Newton one, the couple of clips I seen, it seemed like it was pretty good.
Newton.
It's been good ones because I like the one where he did with Usher. But as far as his views, like, it's been people on there going on there saying a lot of crazy stuff. Whenever you sit somebody down on the couch and you say, "Hey, Mr. Taylor, how you doing? Happy to have you here. Let's start drinking yak for 2 hours."
Give him
you're going to get all kind of crazy clips.
give him a 50 yak.
Yeah, like, you going to have people saying all kind of crazy stuff after 2 hours. And ain't nobody did what Cat Williams did.
Now, he's smart there. I'm going to bring these folks on, liquor them up.
Yeah.
And then cut the camera off.
Yeah.
To get you good and drunk. And what Cat say? I ain't drunk.
Exactly what he said. Oh man. But yeah, I'm happy for old Shannon Sharpe though, man.
Shannon Sharp said he made more money in that one episode of on Club Shay Shay than he did in his whole NFL career.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. So they got a great strategy because they take one because normally like a podcast like an hour or so, like solid podcast like an hour. He let them folks go. They might do 2 hours, might do 3 hours, and his editors in there like, okay, we done with the show. Get out here, start chopping it up. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook.
Push it out there.
60-second clip here. Like go through you got 3 hours of materials. You're gonna find as many clips as possible. So there's one show, people gonna watch the 3-hour show, and then we're gonna get millions of views on each of these little clips we make from this one. They get so much content just from one interview. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I'm happy for him though. He just
I ain't mad at him. Go ahead and do it. And if any one of these lesser celebrities love to come on Apartment 4A and sit down and drink some alcohol. We'll listen.
Or if you're not a lesser celebrity, we'll take you too.
We'll take you too.
If you want to do what Cat Williams did for Club Shay Shay for Apartment 4A, we'll be happy to have you.
Absolutely, right. Love to have. I will personally buy and send whatever bottle of yak that you want to drink.
Oh yeah, whatever. Yeah, the sky's the limit as long as it ain't over $300. Anything you want, anything your heart desires.
It could be over $300. That's enough for us. We get together.
Hey, hold on now.
Listen. I'm trying to get one of them trophies.
The summer's coming. We got summer camps. Like that we
Trust
pay for.
With the right person, it's gonna get paid for.
You know what you right? It's an investment.
Brown peach.
Keep the party going.
It's gonna get paid for. Don't worry about that. Cat Will come on here, 65 million views. Oh, what summer camp you want to go to?
Oh yeah. Jeez, like I was saying, any body your heart desires.
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter if you're the celebrity or the bodyguard. We just want to hit.
Yeah.
Don't care. Matter of fact, I take the former bodyguard because if you say some stuff they don't like, then they got to come and clear it up.
Oh yeah. Yep. Had the body, every time the bodyguard say something, like you go Drake, you gonna take this?
You know what I'm saying? He was with you for 5 years. You ain't gonna clear that.
I'm telling you. Like, can y'all believe that Drake did this? Drake. Come on.
Wait and say Crown Peach and I'm there. He got a story to tell. We can't hear none of your story. Your story may involve me.
I'll say they can't be incriminating no Apartment 4A member.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know you two person.
Yeah, it's paper backwards.
You remember, Rod? You remember? No, I don't.
Yeah, hey, cut the tape. Knew this wasn't gonna work.
Yep, Queen, get on here. I'll be, you ain't got to go home, but you got. You cut that out.
I'm telling you, be in the lost files.
Ricardo said he's waiting on the fall off from his latest Club Shay Shay. I don't know who it was.
It was Amanda.
Amanda Seals.
Yeah. Ashley was watching it. I think he had her going for like 3 hours, and she don't even drink. She just her. Apparently, she got like Asperger's.
No.
So you know how that go.
Yeah. Well, we got a lot to talk about, man. Look at that. See what happened we missed. We just been an hour, 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
We getting into Club Shay Shay mode.
Now I know.
I'm telling you.
And nobody got no drink in their hand.
I know we ain't got no drink in their hand. You don't know what might happen. We all get together.
Yeah, we need to plan it though.
We do. We've been talking about it.
That ain't gonna happen anytime soon. We got one with a new job, one with a new baby, and one for a whole new knee.
What new job got to do anything?
He ain't got no time.
Not a damn. He fighting two battles. He trying to keep the peace at the house.
Hey man, hey, don't let that job run y'all, fellas. Y'all run the job.
Okay.
All right.
Yep. That's what every man say to that paycheck come. What'd you say we need?
Yes, sir, boss.
Ricardo say, "Wait, who got to do, baby? We gonna wait till the person with the new baby
he come on and announce it.
It. It's not really a secret because they put it up on Facebook, so you can go out there and look for it.
But he'll call us every name in the book if we say something without his approval.
Yeah. So you need to send him a bottle, get him on here.
I know, right? To lure him in with a bottle or something. That fella been ghost.
Shoot. You know why that get that announcement, boy.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So, especially when you thought, hey man, we done. You said what?
Boy.
Yeah, man. A lot of babies going around, man. A homeboy told us not too long ago they was expecting twins. So
man.
Congratulations.
Is they first one?
This will be 2 and 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think 2 and 3 you kind of a little bit more prepared. But that first one, change it.
First one, it changed everything.
Yeah, you go from 0 to 1 or 2. I had a homie, like I said, got twins. They went from 0 to 2. I was like, man, I don't know how y'all made it, brother.
Yeah,
he one of the most empathetic guys. Look, we be talking how we ain't got nobody watch kids. Hey man, bring them on over, man. They can play with my kids, man. Y'all need some time, man. Y'all need some time. Yeah.
No,
hey, yeah. Shoot, they had 2 at the same time.
Yeah.
In diapers.
And daycare.
Not sleeping.
And daycare.
Right. Yeah. And look, we celebrated when he got them out of daycare.
We celebrated. Y'all better. I mean, y'all could have balled out that whole weekend.
Bro, that was a blessing for him, man. Shoot.
I know. Listen.
That's like paying off a house.
It is paying off a house. That's
shoot.
Ricardo say 3 ain't as bad as I thought it would be. Yeah, because you've done it twice already. You know exactly what to do by the time 3rd would get.
Hey man, I'm telling you, man, once you go from not knowing nothing about a baby to having that first baby, that is the most trauma you gonna ever have. Once you start adding to it, it's like a little more something you familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
They different, but it ain't all brand new.
Right?
You got some, like you once you got a kid, you got kid stuff, right? You ain't getting everything from scratch.
He said jumping from 1 to 2 was the biggest adjustment. The 3rd was just embracing the suck.
Hey, at least y'all did it on a compressed schedule, man. They all close together, so they'll all kind of progress.
All I say is this:
similarly,
having multiples 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 3 years ago is one thing. Multiple today, daycare is $1,000 a month now.
Oh, bro, I got a testimony, praise report. May 1st, pay my last payment for school. My youngest, she in pre-K right now. It's down to $300 a month. This last payment on May 1st, officially be paying nothing for them to go to school.
You know what usually happens? You go out.
Hey, I said a praise report. All right.
You go out.
You're gonna keep it focused on the blessing.
You go out and celebrate.
You letting the devil use you. Don't do it.
Y'all are happy. Y'all
don't do it.
About all the other stuff, you know. And y'all just, you know what?
Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
I miss that new baby smell. And she goes,
no.
You're right. I do too.
Oh no. No, you know, you wanna know what's funny? I've been fighting that for a solid year.
And you're gonna lose come May the 1st.
No, sir.
You're gonna lose come May the 1st.
No, sir. You know what my reminder was? Getting that statement from the daycare when I was doing my taxes on how much we paid last year. How much we ain't got to pay.
daycare is actually more than his mortgage. That's crazy, man.
Oh yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, that's you got multiple when you got multiple in daycare.
Oh yeah. It is a mortgage.
Yeah, that's what I said. Like you got twins.
But now going to a good daycare as a child, $1,000.
That's it.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the minimal. That's what I'm saying. You ain't gonna spend less than $1,000.
Yeah, you ain't spending less than that.
No, you most definitely ain't spend. You spend less than that. I question where you drop your child off.
I'm not questioning you dropping it off at mom and them house. Shoot.
Ricardo. Hey, Ricardo said, if you ain't snip, you got a full clip.
Everything got quiet.
If you want to. Hey, look.
Bang, bang.
No, sir. Don't wish that on me at all, man. Shoot, we gonna take that. We gonna take that first little non-payment month. Go ahead, put it on something.
Go on vacation. Go ahead.
Yeah, go all out.
What ain't happening?
We
$300 bottle of couple of cigars. Start feeling yourself.
Oh shoot!
Send the kids on down to the grandparents' house.
Send them down to Jackson. Y'all have a whole weekend to y'all.
Hey, look, I tell you like this: if it ain't happening in Montreal, it ain't gonna happen. Cause
it don't never happen when you think it might.
But it's always right on time.
Hey, look, that was wild.
All I say is this: most of the time, nobody never see that third one coming.
Like I say, I thought we was better than that. I'm trying to share my blessing with y'all.
No, it's a blessing. We hope you can maintain your blessing.
Y'all trying to dampen my spirits, man.
Yeah, we're trying to warn you, brother. we're trying to warn you. Don't get too happy. Don't get too excited.
You might want to change your stocking on your portfolio of stocks and invest in some protection.
You may want to go talk to one of those doctors, Mr. Snip and Snip. It look like you ain't ready for that step. So since you ain't ready for that step may be ready for you.
Shoot, it sounds like it.
Talk to Bob Barker.
Eric is turning red right now.
I'm telling you, man, y'all really dampening my spirits, but y'all got me thinking. Y'all got me thinking, man.
That Indian is coming. That Indian is deep in your blood and it's coming out.
Yeah.
Indian. Is that Cherokee?
No, man. See, now we're about to really get canceled.
Yeah, they don't do that no more.
My bad.
I'm thinking I need to.
Listen.
Because if I have to get on here and be like, man, you know what? We wouldn't.
You gotta say nothing.
If I got to do that, y'all gonna be. It's gonna be just y'all two in apartment 40.
I'm done with y'all niggas.
Yeah. Shoot, it ain't gonna be because of that. I would be having to pick myself up off the floor.
You gonna be turning that man cave into a whole nursery.
Building a new house.
Adding on, got a little.
Man.
Oh, EJ gonna have that whole floor up there by to himself.
Nah, that ain't gonna never happen. My look could be a third girl.
Oh man.
Yeah. Like I said.
Well, I say
last payment.
Congratulations on that last payment.
I appreciate that, Rod.
We're proud of you. We're proud of you. You did.
Appreciate that. I've been fighting a good fight.
You worked hard, brother.
Appreciate
Congratulations. That. I remember last year when I made mine.
I remember.
And now they can take it in other ways.
Yeah, they absolutely do. I made that last payment. I was excited for those 2 months in the summer. School started. I'm like, oh, this ain't so bad. You know, lunch was only like $70, maybe $90 for the whole month. Oh, that ain't bad. You know, that's cool. And then they hit with the got this party, sign up for this, and we selling this T-shirt, and
y'all in 5 different leagues, so y'all got all them league fees.
Yeah, all the league fees and socks, and once you go to school, public school, the preschool people don't stop calling for the birthday party. You just add another 30 kids. Now you got 60 birthdays that you try.
And yeah, we kind of in the low with the birthdays too, so that's been nice. That's been cool. Because the oldest being in 3rd grade, they don't really have like parties like that.
But that's what I'm saying. You got a 3rd grade. One. I still got a kindergarten. They still have parties.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And now it's just one of them that we really have food with birthdays with.
I can't wait till I get to 3rd grade and they having he just inviting 4 friends over.
Yeah. Well, people sitting around them.
Right. It ain't the whole class.
Cause literally I'm looking at Kyla's birthday. We having a birthday party Friday. There's 24 kids coming. We're gonna have a whole class of kids.
Yeah.
So
we already talking about 1st grade birthday. It's gonna be like Cedric, 3 or 4 his closest friends, and a movie date or something.
Oh yeah. Yep. It'll just be all the invitations that he get for everybody in the class. And then too, with my oldest, we kind of got a break because her birthday the end of June, so she would never in class when her birthday came around. So we literally got to hand pick. Okay, we gonna personally call these couple kids.
Well, for school, ours kind of work out too. The Cedric birthday's in September, and school just started. And so in the public school, we didn't invite none of them because we didn't know none of them. We only been in school. Why invite these strangers to a birthday party? I don't know these people.
Shoot. Yeah, the older he get, he gonna see more kids you know.
Yeah,
and then ain't y'all going to school earlier too?
Yeah, we start August 2nd now, I think.
Oh yeah, have a good solid month for him to learn people's names and make new best friends.
August 1st. I don't know no people. 30 days won't do nothing for me.
Do I know their parents? We good.
Yeah. I ain't seen, if they ain't had an event at the school where I can sit down and meet a parent, they ain't come. He come home. My best friend so and so. It don't matter what his name is. I don't know his name.
Hey, you know what? There's some logic in that. Kyla had a birthday party she went to at the beginning of the school year, and we was trying to figure out what to get the kid. Kid name was Madden, and so Ashley asking her, like, "Yeah, so what is Madden like?" And she was like, "I don't know." So we trying to figure it out. We asked like, "So is Madden a boy or girl?" It's a girl. My friend Madden is a girl. I pull up to the party. It's a big blow up. The blow up is a monster truck. I'm like, okay, that's weird. Got a little tent. Tent got dinosaurs and stuff on it. Madden is a boy. So I had to explain to the mama. So sorry for this pink bag. She told us Madden was a girl, and she was like, "It's fine. He don't know half these kids anyway."
No, he's cheating, man.
Because clearly she don't know Madden.
Yeah. So case in point, that's very, very wise. Take them best friend comments with a grain of salt.
Yeah. I don't do none of that. We go to people, even now, like the kids we hang out with Cedric, we know their parents. Like, he come home talking about, so-and-so, we can go by. We ain't going by nobody's house. I don't know they mama and dad. I ain't coming. We not coming. And so, like, we be going to parties from the team. So, like, we play soccer and somebody invites to a part of baseball. I'm like, okay, I've been with you for the last 2 to 3 months now. We'll come to your party.
We was yelling together.
Yes, if we like you.
And that's basically.
Yeah. You crazy
And
you ain't coming.
That's if we like, and that's if they like us. Because I've coached several teams. We've only been invited to a few parties now.
And most likely,
you gonna invite Cedric? Like, is this dad the big black guy with the beard?
You want to do a lot of yelling?
Nah, honey.
Hey,
not gonna do that.
That's fine with me because we don't want to come here.
Clearly, I haven't talked to you during the season, so I don't know you or like you.
I don't plan to come.
And your son is a butt.
Right. Your son a bullet. Oh, he can't. Oh, he not athletic. So we don't talk because
I can't use him where I need to use him.
I don't have nothing nice to say, so
I have to put him in the game. So he is a burden on me right now. So maybe if I don't come to the party, you may not play next season.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
You know what I'm saying?
Because when I had my party, ain't no telling, you might all of a sudden be busy with my kid asking your kid come to the party. I'm just saying.
I called them up and they said they was busy.
Yep. No, they're out of town. But they were at school yesterday. Yeah, they caught a red eye. I don't even know what that means, but you know.
Yeah, man.
They're not gonna make it to the party. Yeah.
All right, so look at it. We're hour and 50 minutes. We don't hit the 2 hour mark. It's just 3 of us.
Full club, Shay mode.
Full club. If all 6 of us been here, we've been in trouble tonight.
Oh yeah.
Nah, we would have ran Jonathan off.
At some point, we would have got on his team.
Oh yeah.
Willie would have faded into black, and
Yeah,
JP would have left about an hour and 45 minutes ago.
Yeah.
That's too funny. I was telling some of the people here at the conference who know I'm in Hattiesburg, and they were like, "Oh, you know where the apartment at and everything." So I was trying to give them the area, show them where the stuff was at. You know, I was like, "Yeah, man. You know, we used to go to the apartment, and people were just amazed when I tell them those are 4-bedroom, 4-bath. They were like, "It was a what?" I'm like, "Yeah, 4-bedroom, 4-bath." You know, and they were like, "How did y'all do that?" I was like, well, we all had our own rooms. Like you just go in your own room. But I was explaining to him how, even though it was a 4-bedroom, 4-bath, we had our own room. We had so many people that just kind of stayed and made themselves kind of a part of apartment for A that, you know, it was always basically a party.
Yeah.
Always.
Yep. Even when you ain't want it to be.
Well, I guess it's time to go to bed, fellas.
It was time to go to bed.
Like, you know what? I am tired all of a sudden.
You know what? I do got a test in the morning.
Yeah,
all right.
I do got to go to work in 2 days. I'm going to go ahead and go to bed. I need to get my rest. Because these ink cartridges are not going to sell themselves.
Oh, a room full of guys that get straight punked out and nobody said, work up. Yeah, you know what? I was headed to my room anyway.
Yeah,
I am tired. I am tired.
Yeah, you know, we just might play video games too much. You know, that just hit me all of a sudden. I just thought about that, just kind of thinking about my life.
Listen.
That TV has been running a long time. It is getting hot.
Yeah, you know what? We do need to take better care.
Good night,
Yeah,
fellas.
we need to give it a break. About that time. I haven't eaten in 40 minutes. So I appreciate you looking out for my health.
Y'all don't understand. That was a long day.
We understand. We completely understand.
Yeah, we
I
understand.
just wanted to go to sleep.
Hey, we get the picture. We understood immediately. It was nobody did not understand what had just happened. And what needed to happen after that.
Not one person. Hey, no, nobody said nothing.
Yeah, it's like, well,
right, fellas.
How about them Cowboys?
I was so tired, man. I'm just so tired.
Hey, we understood, man. Immediately. Yeah, well, no, that don't happen every day. So
It
I'm
don't.
gonna
It
go
don't
to
happen.
bed.
It only happened once.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go to bed. I don't know about y'all. But,
I'm not standing here.
yeah, I'm gonna keep it extra quiet because we share a wall. So I'm gonna make sure I don't blink too loud when I go about room.
Eric, your room was next door.
Right next door. I was like, oh, I might need to turn my lights off so they don't make too much noise.
I don't want the buzzing of the light bulbs to disturb anybody.
Man, that's too funny. Yeah, boy, that's one of them things you just hadn't been there.
Oh yeah.
I can't remember. Was everybody there that day? Or was it?
I think it was locked out
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, it was full house.
And I'm pretty sure we had some company too. I'm pretty sure that was
Probably we always had company. I'm sure
Yeah.
somebody was there.
In my mind, I see Keith being in there for some odd reason. I feel like Keith somewhere in there.
He probably was. He probably was. I remember Keith doing that whole little time for him and a couple other Willie Libros over there knocking on the door. Oh, I know you in there. Come out. We know it. We know what you're doing. Come out. Like, man, please. Leave me alone.
Oh. Yep.
I can see one of the green girls being there too. For some odd reason, I just picture one of the green girls in there.
Yeah, they probably was. I'm sure
asking where the ice came from out the
That's ice thing.
Yeah, I can see Leroy somewhere in there.
I'm sure he was there.
Molded to the couch.
Or the futon.
That couch was a trooper, boy.
That futon was a trooper.
Yeah, that futon put in some work.
Man, those were good old days.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's good, man. I appreciate you. Appreciate y'all. I'm glad y'all didn't rebel and kick me out. I don't know what I
we could tell you just need your beauty rest, man.
We all went pray for you, Rod.
I appreciate that. I received that prayer.
Lord, give him strength. Yet though he walked through the valley of the shadow of death, let him fear no evil. God is with thee. Your rod and your staff.
Yeah. And the TV is off. So there's that too.
He's making us lie down in a quiet apartment. For our name's sake.
Oh man. Everybody go night night.
Oh yeah. You ever go night night? Going night night tonight.
Oh man.
It wasn't even, I don't think it was nighttime. That was crazy.
Yeah, it was definitely nighttime.
I think the sun was just going down.
Yeah, I think it might have been like late evening. Somewhere in there.
No, it was definitely
Something
nighttime.
like
We were watching TJI Friday. We was like on the second round of a TJI Friday. So it happened like 8:30. We haven't hit prime time yet.
It was definitely nighttime. I know it was nighttime.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, because if it was too early, it was late. Because if it was early, I wouldn't have been there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because most of the time, it was funny. We had that apartment, and we did a lot of stuff in the apartment. But just about everything we did in the apartment happened after 5.
Oh yeah, they had to.
It was somebody always at the apartment, but normally us 4 wasn't there between like 10 and 5. It was just other people there.
I get off, I go to school, get off, go to work. Now I didn't get there to like 9 or 10.
Right. Me and Eric was closing most of the time. We get there to 9 or 10. Willie was doing the intern. He was literally in another state.
Yeah. Yep. Nothing like coming into the apartment after closing. Hey, we on shot number 3. You got to catch up. You know we doing double shots of Henny.
I mean,
damn, can I take my name tag off first? Oh,
boy, I don't know
double shots of Henny.
Do y'all know we never locked the door? We couldn't lock doors.
Ever locked the door?
We couldn't lock a door because somebody was in there. Somebody was staying there.
Yep.
And they didn't have a key.
Yeah.
We use a key to the apartment until we all moved out of apartment for it.
And the thing is, we didn't use the front door.
Nope. Never use. We always
the front door. It came up to the side door.
Straight through they didn't even give us rails. We didn't have rails for the longest.
No, we never had rails.
No, never.
From the patio, from the parking lot right to the back door.
Yep. Yeah. Straight out the back door.
Yep.
Park right there in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy, yeah. Never used the front door. People, and it was crazy.
You could tell who had never been there.
We'd be like, who?
Yeah. You could tell who was supposed to be there.
Why are they knocking? And then B, where are they knocking coming from?
Exactly.
Somebody at the front door, like, what? Hey, come around.
Yeah, exactly. Because we not here.
I got locked.
Like we are not here. If you knocking on the front door.
Yeah. And like that door work. Ain't nobody use that door.
I'm telling you. It's amazing we all sober.
Yep.
Listen.
The only place you leave with no alcohol and come back and there's alcohol. Ain't nobody about no alcohol.
Listen, that's what happened at that party. Look.
No, because we went somewhere else. We went to the other apartment and they like gave us some alcohol.
Oh yeah,
and we came back with some alcohol that we didn't even buy. It's like
they let gin because it was smooth.
Yeah,
it was real smooth.
Yeah.
For
gin,
to this day, I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I'll say for gin, it was smooth. I think what happened was we were used to drinking some trash. That's why it seemed smooth. I think now we drink that same thing.
The Sigma dry gin.
Yeah, Seagrams.
I think we would have known if it was Seagrams.
I don't know. That Burnett's was flowing. Flavored Burnett's. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You remember how bad flavored? Well, you probably don't remember how bad flavored Burnett's is compared to gin. The gin probably was smooth, man.
We used to have I call them plastic bottles.
Oh yeah.
We was at the bottom shelf. The
bottom shelf, boy.
Oh yeah.
We buying the biggest bottle we can buy.
I'm telling you. Like, hey, do y'all have a shovel so I can dig my way down to the shelf that our liquor is on? I'm too high right now. I can't get low enough to get none.
Boy, that's terrible. That party was epic though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't even know where them people came from. For us to throw a party to not tell nobody we throw a party.
Look. If that was before social media.
Yeah.
It wasn't even it wasn't even a plan.
Yeah. We didn't even announce it to anybody. We just said we get off work, everybody bring a bottle, and we're gonna celebrate the New Year's.
Yeah. And literally the advertiser was us opening the door and starting drinking.
Playing some music. 65 people later.
Y'all know what's surprising? We never had the cops come over there.
Nope.
We never had the cops come over
there.
Never
had not one noise complaint.
Not one. I don't know how, but not one.
They was all in the apartment.
So.
If they wasn't in there, they was wishing they was in there.
Yeah, I know they wish they was.
Shoot. Because I'm thinking about who stayed just in our building.
Yep.
It was half of them was in the apartment too.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know how we did.
We had. I know. I had a couple conversations. People say, "You know who house this is?" And I think I also drunk said, "I don't know." They having a fly party. They are having a fly party.
Oh man.
Man, that was good. That was a good one. I mean, we barely made to work the next day.
Eric did make it. I had to go pick Eric up.
Eric went to work with Shakita had to come get him.
I went to work in spirit. That was it. Because I wasn't no good. No parts of it. That was my first hangover. I remember that.
Come pick him up. And I was terrible.
Yeah.
Made it through the day though.
Like a
You
champ.
sure did.
That's all I could do. Come back, get straight in the bed.
And shoot. I couldn't even, I was in the fetal position.
All right, good folks. As we reminisce, we done went on too long, man. Y'all ain't got to go home. Hopefully y'all come back next week, but you ain't got to go home, but you got to get up out of here. Deuce.
How many? So you have to live that life, but as far as the music and the artistry, like it's understood. Like you might be singing a song that's been remade 10 times. Like you know you didn't write this song, but you did your thing with it. That's understood, right? But the rap is like you got to write your own raps. You got to be out here in these streets. You got to be with these people. So I mean, I don't know, that's just me.
I think that the whole Drake comment, as in they said we were saying that gangster rap is different. We can't put gangster rap in the same line as Drake, and Drake is different, and that's why he's been successful as he is. But I think it goes back to the fact that Drake had a mentor, someone to direct him in the game, and I think the fact that he's successful, the way the level of success now is because of that mentor. Somebody when he came in guided him through where he needed to go. And now he's not in that same ball field as the other ones because he had that mentor, somebody to guide him, to show him, hey, don't do this, don't do that, because if you do this, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen.
Yeah.